Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Ramon. I'm a symphonic and progressive rock musician who arrived 40 years too late, and above all, a great admirer and student of the music from this extraordinary era. This is a place where we talk about some of the greatest songs and bands from the golden age of modern music, the 1960s, the 1970s, and the 1980s. If you're new here, I'd love you to subscribe. It's completely free. And if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to leave a like. Today we're going to look at one of the greatest bands in rock history and one of my personal favorites, the Eagles. At a first glance, you might be tempted to place them firmly within American country music, but they are so much more than that. Their sound draws heavily on rock influences, and perhaps because of their frequent trips to London, they developed a very distinctive musical style. They produced an extraordinary number of timeless hit songs, but what truly set them apart were their remarkable vocals. No fewer than 4 members of the band took turns singing lead on different songs, and their backing vocals were simply magnificent, featuring spectacular harmonies in which that blend of country and rock influences is unmistakable. The Eagles became one of the world's biggest bands, filling stadiums and selling millions of records. They were renowned for their immaculate, highly polished sound, one that had a distinctly British character. They also recorded in England, where they crafted beautifully detailed guitar arrangements. On stage, they were absolutely outstanding, and I can say that from personal experience, because I was fortunate enough to see them live in London in a magnificent concert that lasted almost 3 hours. Their first live double album, one I highly recommend, came with a vinyl edition that included a poster featuring an aerial photograph of a completely packed stadium. You could barely make out the stage because everything else was simply a sea of people. The Eagles were a band made up of exceptional musicians and naturally very strong personalities. Those big egos often led to major disagreements, and in fact, the band spent many years apart before reuniting around 20 years ago for several tours and one final studio album. Today we're going to enjoy one of the great songs from their outstanding early years, Peaceful Easy Feeling, performed live for the BBC in 1973. As you already know, I always prefer our first introduction to an artist or band to be through a live performance. That way, you not only discover their music, but also begin to appreciate the way they perform and their stage presence. As always, I encourage you to listen very carefully, because artists from this era often reveal new details with every listen, and sometimes it's the simplest musical ideas that move us most deeply. So, fasten your seatbelts, here we go.
Sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown, and I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around, 'cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anyway. You don't already know how to go. And I know you won't let me down. I'm already standing on the ground. Oh my, yeah.
In this performance, we see the original Eagles lineup, consisting of just 2 guitars, a bass guitar, and drums. Later on, a few more musicians would join the band, and some members would be replaced. But even here, you can already hear the outstanding quality of their music from the very beginning. Like most truly great bands, the Eagles never needed elaborate light shows or special effects. Their music and their talent alone were more than enough to captivate an audience. One of the defining characteristics of the greatest bands is their ability to master both energetic, up-tempo songs and slow, emotional ballads, and the Eagles are a perfect example of that. In fact, it's remarkably difficult to find a genuinely weak song in their catalog. As always, I would also like to highlight the technical limitations of the equipment available at the time. Compared with today's standards, it was incredibly basic, which makes the achievements of these bands, especially in live performances, even more impressive. In this case, there's the added challenge of their vocal harmonies, where it was essential for every singer to hear perfectly so that all the individual voices could blend seamlessly into one unified sound.
Oh my, yeah. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again. I get a peaceful like I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. I get peaceful.
Dear friends, we've reached the end of another chapter in this musical series. I hope you've enjoyed it. The Eagles embodied another hallmark of the truly great bands of that era. You could buy one of their albums without hearing it first, because you knew it was going to be good. Nowadays, many artists release one song that achieves more or less success, while the rest of the album often feels like filler. Back then, however, the entire album was judged as a complete work. If it contained 2 or 3 weak songs, it was very likely to fail, no matter how good the others were. What a remarkable difference, isn't? As always, it's been a genuine pleasure spending this time with you once again. Please leave your comments, thoughts and suggestions below, as I always enjoy reading them. Until next week, when we'll meet again on those wonderful years.